to obey and to use his principles to guide his life. And one by one, using the flame from the spirit of scouting, we're going to light each of the 12 candles you see running up and down the side, the white candles. And these will represent the 12 parts of the Scout Law that have helped build an important foundation for the strong character of an Eagle Scout.
Scout is trustworthy.
A scout tells the truth. He keeps his promises. Honesty is a part of his code of conduct.
A scout is loyal.
The scout is true to his family, friends, scout leaders, school, nation, and world community.
A scout is helpful.
A scout is concerned about other people. He is willing to volunteer to help others without expecting payment or reward.
A scout is friendly.
Scout is polite to everyone, regardless of age or position. He seeks to understand others. He respects those ideals and customs that are different from his own.
A scout is courteous.
A scout treats everyone the same. He understands that good manners make it easier for people to get along together.
A scout is kind.
The scout understands that there is strength in being gentle. He treats others as he wants to be treated.
A scout is obedient.
A scout follows the rules of his family, school, and troop. He obeys the laws of his community and country. If he thinks these rules and laws aren't fair, he tries to have them changed in an orderly manner rather than in a disobey them.
Scout is cheerful.
A scout looks for the bright side of life. He cheerfully does tasks that come his way. He tries to make others happy.
Scout is thrifty.
A scout works hard to pay his own way and to help others. He saves for the future. He protects and conserves natural resources. He carefully uses time and property.
A scout is brave.
A scout can face danger even if he is afraid. He has the courage to stand for what he thinks is right, even if others laugh at him or threaten him.
A scout is clean.
A scout keeps his body and mind fit and clean. He goes around with those who believe in living by these same ideals. He keeps his home and community clean.
The scout is reverent.
The scout is reverent towards God. He is faithful in his religious duties. He respects the beliefs of others.
No doubt, as you can see, as the light continues to grow, we believe that Scouting is a great organization based upon these principles that you see from the oath and the principles from the law that we've discussed here today. In addition to those principles, there are a lot of challenges that a scout has to go through. in order to earn various ranks that we're going to go through and explain to you as going to be symbolized by these red candles down here on the bottom. It shouldn't be surprising that with the work that's required and the draw of various things in life today, that only about 3% of all scouts who started the scouting program actually obtain the rank of Eagle. But it lets you know that those that do obtain it have truly earned it. We're now going to reflect on that trail that they have taken, and we're going to light the candles which are symbolic of this journey through the ranks that they've earned.
Stand the Scout.
My badge represents the International Brotherhood of Scouting, which I have now joined.
I am the Tenderfoot.
My viewpoints stand for the three parts of the Scout Oath. You find me on the Mariner's Compass, forever pointing the way to the North Star, and a safe journey in life. On my face are two stars representing truth and knowledge. A shield, which is the emblem of a nation molded together in justice, and an eagle to guard the freedom of my land.
I'm second class.
At the ends of my scroll are turned up in a willing smile of a scout. On my face is the motto, be prepared. And suspended for me is a knot tied there to remind you of the slogan of the Boy Scouts of America, do a good turn daily.
I am the first class.
I was tenderfoot, and I laid a course by the stars of truth and knowledge, and I girded myself in righteousness of justice and freedom. I added a smile that I might be a friend to all, and bound myself together with the knot of duty to others.
I'm the star.
Now that I can stand alone, I have earned the right to improve on my own. To me goes the honor of choosing my field. Before me lies a horizon of endless opportunity.
I am life.
I have shown the world that scouting is in my heart. I have mastered knowledge of subjects that will benefit not only myself, but my country and my fellow man. I am ready to reach for my wings to fly.
I am the eagle.
It has been a long, hard, but wonderful road. I have mastered my goal. With deep humility, I now stand as a representative of the best scouting can accomplish in the lives of boys. May I now pass on to my younger brothers a portion of my knowledge.
As you can see, this light has truly grown with us today. And I hope that it has also truly grown within Sean's life. I'd like to introduce Mrs. Faith Woodavec, who will come up and present to us the Eagles in the Storm.
Did you know that the eagle knows when a storm is approaching long before it breaks? The eagle will fly to some high spot and wait for the winds to come. When the storm hits, it sets its wings so that the wind will pick it up above the storm. While the storm rages below, the eagle is soaring above it. It does not escape the storm, but simply uses it to lift himself above it. When the storm of life come upon us, and all of us do go through storms, we can rise above them by setting our minds and beliefs towards God. The storm storms do not have to overcome us. We can allow God's power to lift us above them. God enables us to ride the winds of the storm to bring sickness, tragedy, failure, and disappointment to our lives. The Bible says in the book of Isaiah, and I quote, "Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles." Remember, it is not the burdens of life that weigh us down. It's how we handle those burdens.
This Eagle Scout Award is the cumulative effort put forth over the last 5 years. In this time, Sean has earned 28 merit badges and attended more than 4 summer camps. Sean has held numerous leadership positions within the troop, including patrol leader, scribe, and quartermaster. You boys who sit there with the troop are a part of the Eagle Scout Award that Sean is about to receive, and has helped you learn scouting skills. He was exhibited troop leadership that is necessary to develop to become an Eagle Scout. Hopefully you will follow his example and complete your Eagle Scout rank as well. Can I call Benjamin forth, please?
As an Eagle, I speak for the Eagle Scouts of this council. I have the honor to give you the Eagle Scout charge on this occasion of your elevation to the highest rank of Scout. The Boy Scouts of all nations consist of one constitution of the most wholesome and significant influence of the world's history. You have been counted worthy of this high rank. All who know you rejoice in the achievement as you live up to your obligations and bring honor to yourself and your fellow Scouts. Your responsibility extends to your country and your God. America has many things to give you and your children after you, but these things depend on the most part of the ability of her citizens. Our country has a great past, and you can make it greater still. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with wholesome dedication, be a leader, but only lead towards the best. Lift up every task you do and every office you hold to the highest level of service God and your fellow man. So live and serve, that those who know you will be inspired by the finest living. We have too many use their strength and brains to exploit others and gain selfish ends. I charge you to be one of those among the dedicated their hearts to hands to the common good. Build America on a solid foundation of clean living and honest work, unselfish citizenship, and reverence for God. Then whatever others may do, you will leave behind a record of which you may be justly proud. Eagle Scout candidate Sean Hodge, I charge you to enter the Eagle Scout Brotherhood, holding without reservation ever before you the ideals of honor and service. Fire a petition of the Scout promise, the Eagle Scout promise before you, fellow Scouts, you will become an Eagle Scout. Though the words you use may be similar to those which you joined scouting, today they will mean even more than they could have at any time in the past. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing the eternal loyalty to the code of Eagle Scout. With the words that includes the Declaration of Independence. Will all the Eagle Scouts present today please stand and join Sean as I administer the Eagle Scout promise. Eagle Scouts, please give the Scout sign and repeat after me. I state your name, reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I, James reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout.
the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor, I will do my best
On my honor, I will do my best
to make my training an example of my rank
to make my training an example of my rank
and my influence counts strongly and for better citizenship
and my influence strongly for citizenship
in my home, in my community, and in my contacts with other people.
in my home, in my community, in my contact with other people.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
Other Eagle Scouts may be seated, please.
With the honor guard, please escort Sean's parents to the honor area. By the authority vested in me by the National Code of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it is my privilege and pleasure to pronounce you an Eagle Scout and be involved in the partnership of this award. In recognition of his fatherly advice and guidance along your trail of Eagle, I would like you to pin your dad's contact. I would also like you to pin your mother's pin on it for the countless acts, poking and prodding, kicking and screaming along the way that she had to do. Will honor guard, please? That's oh, okay. Sean, Blake, I'm proud. You do this. I would like, actually, it's a little off, I would like your dad to give you. Sue, I would like you to place the neckerchief. Now, with the honor guard, please come and get Mr. and Mrs. Hodge from the honor area. Okay. With every ounce of sincerity, I would like to introduce Sean Michael Hodge as our newest Eagle Scout Troop 11. Okay, Sean. I do believe this afternoon.
First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone here today. Excuse me. This is a wonderful event, and something that we're very proud of here at Calvary Camp. You're sitting in a very simple place. You're probably not enjoying a lot of heat right now. The comfortable benches that you're sitting on probably nothing like you've experienced in the recent past. But as much as Calvary Camp is a very simple place, it's a very significant place. This summer we were able to work with over 1,100 kids, Sean being one of them, a returner who's been here for year after year after year now, and decided to make a contribution to camp. And why I think this place is significant, much like the work that you do in the Scouts, is because the roads really intersect. The things that you think about that are important for the world, not just for one young person, but for everybody. The things about care, respect, and cheer and joy, the things that we encourage all young people to find, are things that we work to find here at Calvary Camp, and that you work to help people find as well. So it didn't seem like a stretch that Sean might decide to work with Calvary Camp in this endeavor. We've watched Sean grow up here for a number of years. Sean, when he arrived, is kind of quiet. Is he quiet? Do you know Sean to be quiet? Yeah, some of you know. Some of you really know Sean, right? He came here really as kind of a shy young man. And really has changed a lot. I've learned that he's quite a tenacious young man. Really curious, very competent, and most importantly, capable and caring. And that is something he has gained from everyone in this room today. And so while the shuffleboard project and the gardens are wonderful assets to the camp and improvements, what those represent are care, love, and respect. So it's more than just a shuffleboard court. It's more than a garden, but it's a piece of who Sean is. It's a piece of who everyone in this room is. What I've learned to know about your group and the work that you do is that without the underpinning of this community, this would not be possible. So on behalf of Calvary Camp, I want to thank all of you for being the underpinning of what Sean has been able to do, the courage you've been able to give him, and the support and the love. I want to thank Sue and Mark, who have just been amazing people to work with in this project. Certainly, it tells you a lot when you work with Sue and Mark. It helps you understand who Sean is and what Sean's capable of. So just, again, I want to thank Sean, his family, and all of you for everything you've done to make this possible for our organization and really for the world. So thank you very much, Sean, for everything. We really appreciate it.
Are there anyone else that would like to say anything about Sean or to Sean at this point?
You were there.
Let's see. It was our first camp out here on Fox Road.
We went there.
We went once. And it was a tarp camp out, and it was all of our first experience with scouting. So obviously we brought a ton of useless things that we didn't need on a camp out. And one of those things was a pillowcase covered with trucks that Sean had. And Tim, you can finish the story.
Okay. It's a pretty awesome pillowcase. Blue, little trucks on it, bulldozers, such. Sean really didn't like that pillow. We stole it from him. Stole the pillowcase and hid it in the woods in a trash bag somewhere. And I don't know if we ever got it back, but we had a great time. I don't know. Nick? I wasn't there.
course there is. You really thought I was going to sit there and be quiet. Let's see. I knew Sean early in the Scout career. Early, like lower than Sue early, right? Right? So you just have an example of the company that Sean keeps as a scout, right? You know, his best buds that were up here. So now imagine, help me out, Sue. There were 13, 15, something like that when he was a Tiger that you tried to corral, and it's like herding cats times 10.
Yes.
So, well, way back then, I used to watch Sean and his buddies, and they were everywhere. Into this, into that, over here, over there. Now, Sean is quiet. So usually when something went not quite right, he was smart enough to not be there by the time I got there, right? So I'm the cub master trying to figure out what's going on, and the problem's over here. Sean's in the corner like, going about it. So this went on for a couple years. And there's a couple things that I recall specifically. One is how much you absolutely enjoy my cooking, so that's good. So of all the folks in the back of the room and over here, he's the only one who doesn't complain about my cooking. So that's a special recognition right there.
Garlic bread?
Feel the love in the room. So I always wondered about Sean. Okay, Mom and Dad were always around, right? Mom's a great leader. Dad's a great leader. Sean must be a great kid because if he steps out of line, these guys are going to get him. So I always just kind of wrote that off. But then Sean got a little bit older and started going to summer camps. Mom and Dad weren't necessarily there all the time. So I thought, well, I'm going to find out what kind of young man he really is. And I'm figuring, well, Mom and Dad aren't there. He's just going to turn loose, right? Look out world. And you know what? He was the same person by himself, as an older scout, that he's always been. And he's standing right there. Quiet, reserved, polite, intelligent, respectful. I thought it was because of these two, and it was, but it wasn't because they were standing there. It's because of what they've instilled in him every single time. I do not have one example where I had to pull Sean aside and say, hey, let's go talk about something. Not once in all these years. So that in itself is remarkable. Congratulations. The last thing I wanted to offer is, I know Sean had doubts at times whether he'd be standing here today. I guarantee you Mom and Dad did. We've talked about it 100 times. But you know what? Other than the three of them, I don't think anyone else here had any surprises at all that Sean is standing here in front of us today. So again, nicely done. Well deserved. Thank you.
Sean, I've known you pretty much all your life, and I couldn't be prouder or happier because I knew when you came in to the troop that you would finish. So I figured it would happen. I knew it. So I'm very proud. Is there anyone else? Mr. Ringer.
I'd like to just say, Sean, I appreciate the opportunity to be involved today. I apologize for being a little bit late. But congratulations, one heck of an achievement. First stepping stone to becoming a young man and getting on with your life. Look back at the experiences that you've shared with all the people in the room, scouts, good times, bad times. I'm happy for your parents, ecstatic for your parents actually. Very happy and very proud of you. Congratulations.
You know, Sean, it's really been a long road from being a silent young fellow and growing up to a man that knows what he wants, where he's going, and he's going to accomplish it. And you know that's something in this day and age. And I'm sure whatever you do, it'll be something that it'll be great.
Well, everybody's always heard in scouting what happens in camp stays in camp. And, you know, I really am struggling to try to throw him under the bus. Of all of the scouts, I'd say that he has been on top of things and has done quite well. And I don't have any dirty laundry to tell you about him, which is quite a lot to be said. So, once again, congratulations.
I'm Karen Andes, and we're all neighbors. There's several of us here. And Sean is quiet. I know we hardly knew he was over there. And we're the old timers on the street. I'm saying that, been there the longest, not the oldest. But I just want to say that we didn't see him out much or anything, but now we see this little red car, and it just keeps going up and down the street. Congratulations, Sean. I'm proud of you.
Anyone else?
Good job. Okay, Sean has a book here of certificates of achievement and appreciation, and that'll be at his reception afterwards if you'd like to look at it. Sean, now it's time for you to speak if you have any comments.
Well,
Thank you.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming and all the scouts and leaders that have helped me through the years and kind of how it came to work on my Eagle project. It was really successful. And I'd like to thank everyone who donated to it, all the businesses. And I also have my mentor pin to this is really a pretty easy choice for me. This person's always been there. As soon as I started scouting, they always had a positive encouragement for me. And I look at them more as like a grandpa to me instead of a leader. So I'd like to give my mentor pin to Grandpa Good.
You know something that makes it all worthwhile.
Mr. Nelson?
Hi.
Russ Santee. He was a big help on my Eagle project and really had a lot of knowledge to give me and a lot of good advice. Thank you. Mr. Pugh. Mr. Pugh's been going to the last few summer camps and really makes it a really fun and enjoyable time. Mr. Hahn. He's taught me a lot of skills and lessons over the years and has a lot of good stories to give. Mrs. Santee.
he stepped out.
Mr. Stewart? He's been with the COVID patrol the whole time, helping us all along the way, and helped me out a lot. Thank you, brother. Mr. Richards? He helped me get a lot of my merit badges done and make sure I was on the right path. Thank you. Mr. Ignite? He also helped me with my latest merit badge and
Last one.
That's-
Last one.
Is Mr. Servant here? Mr. Trotta? He's my first scout leader and really got me interested in scouting, made it a lot of fun. Mr. Ringer? Another one of my scoutmasters. Mr. Mills. He is my first Boy Scout leader and really helped me stay with the troop. Is Roger Santee here?
No.
Oh.
Mrs. Santee, would you come forward, please? Come on. Start.
This one's pretty good. This is very sweet. Mrs. Hodeback?
Oh, you suck up. I mean, this is your award. I mean, this is not his. All right, it's up.
She really helped push me through.
It wasn't that hard.
Mrs. Busy?
James Warrior come up and please deliver.
Nice that you can make it, Mr. Ringer, by the way. You were late. Everybody knows Mr. Ringer was late. Thank you. Punching a pastor, too.
God bless you.
Yeah. All right. Scouting is a fundamental that every boy should have the opportunity to go through. To make it all the way to Eagle is such an honor. I've got 2 boys that made it to Eagle as well. And for your parents to sit there, it's amazing how much you had to push and stress and wonder if it's going to happen and say, please just get that last merit badge done. Right? And you take it to the district like 2 days before he turns 18, because at 18 you're done. So the night before, what was it? A week before?
Oh, no.
Oh my Lord! I am proud of you.
Hey, Jim. Wow. Jim, you haven't been around enough. I have. We have a lot of Eagle Scouts that are not 18 yet in our group. Wow. Wow. This is a new generation.
I've been in the troop for about 20 years now. And the last 5-6 years, I travel a lot. I travel the entire United States, so I'm gone a lot. So I haven't had a chance to work with some of the new boys. You'll get to know me. Sorry. You'll get to know me. You will. Yeah, you'll get to know me. So anyway, I would like to say a closing prayer. So if everybody please bow their heads. Lord, we ask that your blessings go with each and every one of us as we leave this place. We ask that the courage and dedication shown here today becomes that beacon of hope for the younger scouts to follow. Please be with us and guide us through our lives. Go in peace to love and serve the Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Would Senior Patrol Leader Seth Santee please come up and have the call?
Would you all rise for the retiring of the colors, please? Color guard, would you retire, please? Got any salute? Color guard 2. I also have one more announcement. There is a book in the back on a table. If you have not signed it as a guest, would you please sign it for Mrs. Hodge? Thank you.
I got one announcement. On behalf of my husband and I, we would like to thank everybody who came out today, sharing this joyous occasion with us. We will have a reception over to the hall on your left-hand side. If you'll please join us.